Okay, I am hoping that I can fit round 15 in a video that's not too crazy long for you guys. It says first 2 double crochet or to slip stitch, join color C to the 4th double crochet of a 12 double crochet corner. So you just find any corner and start counting from the first double crochet there. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to slip stitch to there. And then, let's see, chain 1 and 1 single chain in the same space. And let's see, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 4 double crochet cluster over the next 4 stitches. So this is just going to be double crocheting 4 stitches together. So we're going to go into the next stitch as if we are going to double crochet. So I'm going to yarn over, put my hook in there, and I'm going to go ahead and crochet in my end as I do. So then you're going to yarn over again and do all but your very last yarn over. So you didn't quite finish that stitch yet, and then you're going to go into the next one and you're going to do this over 4 stitches. So this is us taking 4 double crochets, and now I've got 1 loop left from that one, and I'm going to do the 3rd one, and I've got my 1 left from that one, and then I'm going to do number 4, and I have 1 left from that one, which should give us 1 left from each. 1, 2, 3, 4, and our first loop. So that's 5 total. So if you did that right, you'll have 5 loops on your hook. And this is going to take those 4 stitches and make them into 1 for us. So that's making a little cluster there. And then it says chain 3 again, 2, 3, and then we are going to 1 single crochet in the next stitch. So in the next stitch we're going to do 1 single crochet, and then we are going to chain 3 again, 2, 3, and 7 double crochet cluster over the next 7. So we're going to do the same thing we did here except over 7 stitches. So we are not doing any skipping. We're just going to go right into the next one and I'm going to do our double crochet except for that very last yarn over. So you've got your beginning loop on your hook and 1 left from that. So there's 1, 2, oh, we've got 1 left there, and then we're going to go into the next one. This is our 3rd one, and then we have this next one is going to go into a single crochet. We're not on our corner anymore, and then our next one is going to start going up our next shell from the previous row. Now this is going to make the bottom half of our wheels. Once we start into our Catherine's wheels, it's going to do, here I will show you in a sec here, it's going to do this little part here, and then when we come back around we're going to do our shells, and then that's going to make kind of a circle shape that looks like a wheel. Okay, and I have lost track. So what I would do is you can either count your double crochets or just count how many loops you've got here, because you should have 1 from each stitch plus your beginning. So we need 8 total once we're done. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that means I did my 7, and then I'm going to go through all 8, and I have 1. I turned all 7 of those into 1 stitch. And that is, again, if you go to the front, it says, you know, just a cluster here, but if you don't know what that means, and I wasn't here telling you, you could go back to the very first page of your pattern, like I said before, and then it shows you here, it takes you through the whole thing on how to do that. And you can always do that for any stitch you don't know what it is. It's usually listed at the beginning of your pattern like that. Okay, and then we did our 7 double crochet cluster over the next, and then it says chain 3. So we're going to chain 3 again, 3, and then we are going to repeat from the star, which starts here, and we're going to go to our next corner group, from star to the next corner group. So I'm going to show you one more, and then I'll come back at the end of this row. So we are going to 1 single crochet in the next, and I am still crocheting in my end here because I haven't had to skip any stitches, so that's crocheting in nicely. And then we're going to chain 3 again. Oops. 2 and 1, 2, 3, and then we are going to 7 double crochet cluster over the next 7. So we're going to go ahead and do another cluster. 1. Again, each time you're just leaving 1 loop on your hook from your double crochet. That is 3, and then the 4th one is kind of your middle point. It's going to be your single crochet between your shells, and then you're going to have 3 more up onto the next shell. And then this just sits nicely in between your shells, and then when you go up to the next row to do that shell again, it's going to make your circle for you. So I think that's 7. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope, I need 8 because remember I started with 1 loop on my hook. So I need to do 1 more. And now I've got 8, and I'm going to go through all 8. That's turned those 8 stitches into 1 stitch. And the way we're making up for this is with our chain 3s in between. So when we come back around, my guess, I'm not totally sure, is that we're going to use these chains to do some stitching there too. So I'm going to go ahead and do my clusters all the way across, and then I will come back and we'll do a corner, and then I will do the end. So we'll come back, do a corner, and then we'll finish at the end. Okay, so on the corner here, in your pattern, it says to repeat to the corner 12 double crochet group, which is your shell here around the corner, and you are actually going to still go about halfway up that shell, which makes a total of 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 double crochet clusters. So each side's going to have 7 clusters of 7. And then you are going to still chain 3. You are going to do your single crochet, and then on the corner, you chain 3 again. You are going to do the the 4 double crochet cluster again, which is going to make your corner. So on the corner, we're going to go ahead and just do 4. Oops, hang on, mix that up. We are just going to do 4, and we're still going to leave, remember, 1 loop of each on the hook. They're not going to finish off that double crochet until we do all 4, which again, you're going to want your 1 loop from each double crochet plus the one you started with, which makes 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you're going to go through all 5 hoops, and then you've got your corner there, and then you are just going to go right back into your 7 double crochet clusters for the next side. Okay, so we are chaining 3 and doing a single crochet in between each, and then we're gonna do our 7 cluster in the little valley there. We're gonna do that in each valley, and I'm gonna go ahead and do all the valleys all the way around, and then I will show you how to finish off this round after that. I am all the way around, and I ended just right. I have no extra stitches. This is where I ended up, and this is where I started. So I have my last chain 3, and I'm going to join to the first single crochet. This looks like a single crochet, but it's not. It's just my chain 1. So I'm going to join to my first single crochet, and it says do not fasten off. So I'm going to leave this. I've got 7 partial wheels all the way around. I have my 4 clusters in the corners, and then I'm going to start round 16 where we're going to do the other half of these wheels.